Right, so the thing is, right? Obviously, well-governing bodies in boxing love money. They adore it. They're corrupt. They don't care about procedure. They don't care about fairness. They're just looking for the dollar. So Alexander Usyk, whatever you want to call him, is obviously he's in Ukraine, allegedly preparing to fight Russia. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know how long this conflict will last, but apparently the First World War was going to last 3 months, and it lasted like 5 years. So who knows what's going to happen? But these world governing bodies, they want the money. They don't want the titles to be frozen, right? So Usyk has got he's got like 4 titles. The IBO doesn't really count, so let's forget that. He's got WBA, which some says had like 3 or 4 different world heavyweight champions. Allegedly, I mean, it's pathetic. He's got a WBO and the IBF. Now the IBF strips people very quickly. It's like when what's his name? Tyson Fury, after he beat Vladimir, the IBF stripped him quick and put not an interim fight, a full fight, right, between Charles Martin and this Ukrainian dude called Glazkov or something, who twisted his ankle. And in the end, oh, what a surprise, Joshua, the golden boy, fought Martin and battered him, because Martin's like a bum anyway. So what's going to happen now? That's the question. Well, the IBF loves stripping people, the WBA love assigning loads of different championship levels. The WBO, they're also corrupt and clowns. But, because of the situation, given that Ukraine is considered the good guy in this fight, and, they've got to watch their politics, they will probably not strip Usyk, but they will probably put an interim champion in the next few months. So what we have to do is look at what do the ratings say for each of these organizations. So WBC does not count because Fury is their champion. That's not a problem. WBA have Alexander Usyk as a champion and Trevor Bryan as, I don't know, the incumbent champion or some nonsense. But their 1 and 2 is Daniel Dubois and Michael Hunter. Now, they might make Trevor Bryan fight one of those guys, or they might make Dubois fight Hunter. I mean, neither Dubois or Hunter are that bad fighters, but, they're not, in the top 5%. They're not the top boys. Hunter is a gutsy, a tough guy, but he's quite small. He's not hard punching. Dubois is a big man, punches hard, and he has good backing. But, the idea that Trevor Bryan, Dubois, or Hunter might take it from Alexander Usyk is pathetic, man. And then you have the IBF. The IBF, who loves stripping him, man. So they've got Usyk as champion, obviously. Number 1, not rated. I don't know what country this guy's from. He's obviously he has a 0-0 ledger. But in all seriousness, so you got 2 Luis Ortiz, 3 Flip Hrgovic. And one Ortiz is 2 after he's had a hiding from Wilder. Wilder's nowhere to be seen, by the way. Is a joke. Hrgovic is an up-and-coming guy. Definitely dangerous, but, I mean, are these guys worthy of being Usyk's interim champion? Not really. WBO, number 1, Joe Joyce. Now, I like Joe Joyce, He's confounded the critics. People like to say, oh, he's slow, but he is you know, he has managed to score some super wins against Dubois, Takam, other guys. He's getting older. He's 36. And number 2 is Joseph Parker in the WBO rankings. Joseph Parker is no stand-up, man. You know, he's had his chance. He's decent. He's not been stopped. He's fought Joshua. He's fought, I don't know, what was it, Chisora White? I don't know. But, you know, he's not Usyk. He's not Usyk. So why would you have these bums, yeah, basically box for an interim title, and then when Usyk is free, fight Usyk? Well, it's because of money, obviously. But more than that, I mean, it shows you how pathetic boxing is. You know, there are other ways to do this. Like, let them speak to Usyk. Let them give him a chance. Let them give him a time limit and say, look, if you can't defend by the end of the year, and you know, like heavyweights fight like once a year. It's not like this is a massive deal. If you can't fight by the end of the year, Usyk will put your title on hold, which is pretty dodgy anyway, but understandable in some ways. And then they have to fight you. But it's just more nonsense, right? Yeah? It's more nonsense. No one can possibly believe that these bums that I've mentioned, yeah, would be heavyweight champion, an acceptable heavyweight champion. So we'll see what happens with the war. We'll see how long it lasts. Worst come to worst, they would have to come to some agreement. But you know, that would be essentially Joshua Tyson or Joshua Tyson Wilder. Them three. No one else possibly sits in the top tier.